Dear students, welcome to this online class. In the previous section, we studied some problems that is related to the previous year's questions. In this section also, we will continue with that. Let us practice few more questions. If the perimeter of a semicircular protractor is 36 cm, find its diameter. It's a very simple question. We know that the perimeter of a semicircle is equal to the total distance around this. So here a line curved surface and this distance, that is the total distance around the semicircular protractor. So length of this arc is equal to half the circumference of the circle. We know that circumference of the circle is 2 pi r, then the circumference of semicircle is half of that. So it will be, this length is equal to pi r, and this is the diameter of the semicircle. So total distance, that is the perimeter of the semicircle, is equal to pi r plus diameter. Here diameter is given for you, the radius. We know that this is the radius. So pi r plus d, or you can write pi r plus diameter is the double of the radius. So pi r plus 2r. Instead of diameter you can write 2r. And this perimeter is given for you, that is equal to how much? Perimeter of the semicircle is equal to 36 centimeter. So pi r plus 2r, in both the terms r is common, you can take it out. When you take this r out, then it will be inside pi plus 2 is equal to 36. So r is equal to, or we can substitute the value of pi, 22 by 7 plus 2 is equal to 36. So 22 by 7 plus 2 you can calculate here. So r into 22 plus 14. 22 plus 14 by 7 is equal to 36. So r into 36 by 7 is equal to 36. So r is equal to 36 into, take this term to that side. So if the reciprocal will come, 7 by 36. So radius r is equal to 36 and 36 cancel, then 7 centimeter. So the radius of the semicircle is equal to 7 centimeter. We want to find its diameter. Find its diameter. So radius is equal to 7 centimeter. Therefore diameter is equal to double of the radius. That is 2 into 7. That means 14 centimeter. So diameter of the semicircle is equal to 14 centimeter. So remember, if the perimeter of a semicircle is pi r plus diameter, that is pi r plus 2r. So that perimeter is already given for you, so we are able to find the radius. The question can ask like this: the radius will give you, and they will ask to find the perimeter of a semicircle. When you ask the perimeter of a semicircle, you have to use the formula pi r plus 2r or pi r plus d. See the next question. In the figure, ABC is a triangle, right angle at B, with AB is equal to 14 centimeter and BC is equal to 24 centimeter. With the vertices A, B and C as centers, arcs are drawn, each of radius 7 centimeter. Find the area of the shaded region. In the figure, we can see that ABC is a triangle. Length of AB and length of BC is given for you. And each corner A, B and C as centers, the arcs are drawn. So each arc of radius 7 centimeter. You want to find the area of the shaded region. So we know that the area of the shaded region is equal to area of this triangle minus area of these three sectors. These three sectors have the same radius 7 centimeter. And we don't know the angle, center angle of each sector, but the radius are same. So let us take each center angle as theta 1. This you can write it as theta 2. This angle you can take it as theta 3. But we know this theta 2, that is equal to 90 degree. It's given for your right angle at B. So this angle is 90 degree. Other two angles we don't know. So we can consider these all angles as theta 1, theta 2 and theta 3. Now area of the shaded region. Area of the shaded region is equal to area of triangle minus area of three sectors. That is, area of triangle is half into base into height. Base is BC, height AB. Half into BC into AB minus area of three sectors. Area of one sector is equal to, we know that area of a sector is equal to center angle by 360 into pi r square. So area of the first sector equal to the center angle is theta 1. So theta 1 by 360 into pi r square. Here radius is given for you 7 centimeter. In all these three sectors the radius are same. So you can take it as r itself. So plus area of second sector is theta 2 by 360 into pi r square plus third one theta 3 by 360 into pi r square. We want to subtract these areas from the area of triangle. That is equal to half into base is 24 centimeter into height 14 centimeter minus in both these three terms pi r square and 360 is common. So you can take this pi r square and 1 by 360, you can take it out, then it will be pi r square by 360 is common factor. You take it out, then inside here only theta 1 plus here theta 2 plus theta 3. The common factor we taken out. Pi r square by 360 is common in these three terms, so that we can take it out. So it will be pi r square by 360 into theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3. Now here half into 24, here it will be 12. So 12 into 14 minus pi r square. We can write it as pi into radius, we know it 7 square. 7 radius is equal to 7 centimeter. So r square is equal to 49 by 360 into theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3. That is sum of the three angles of a triangle. Sum of all the angles of a triangle. We know angles in a sum of the angles in a semicircle is always equal to 180 degree. Angles are property of a triangle. Sum of all the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. So when you add these three angles, we will get the total measurement, that is 180 degree. So theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3 is equal to how much? 180 degree. That's the angle sum property. Sum of all angles of a triangle is always 180 degree. So now we can substitute the value of pi, that is 22 by 7. You can substitute here. Then when you solve, you will get the area of the shaded region. That is equal to 12 into 14, that is 168, minus here 7 and 14 and 7 is a common factor, it will cancel. So 22 into 7 and into 180 by 360. Here 180 and 360, the common factor is 2. 180 into 2 is 360. So 22 into 7 by 2. Again there will be a common factor 2. So this much, 168 minus 77, that is equal to 91 centimeter square. So area of the shaded region is equal to 91 centimeter square. Area of triangle minus area of 3 sectors. We don't know the center angles, so we mark it as theta 1, theta 2 and theta 3. Sum of the 3 angles of a triangle is 180 degree, that we substitute here. Then when you solve this, we got the answer 91 centimeter square. See the next question. And the figure, two concentric circles with center O have radii 21 centimeter and 42 centimeter. If angle AOB is equal to 60 degree, find the area of the shaded region. And here, two concentric circles are given with center O. The radius of each circle is, radius of the first one is 21 centimeter. The circle radius is 21 centimeter, and the second circle radius from here to here, that is 42 centimeter. Radius of both circles are given for you. And the angle AOB, that is given 60 degree. Find the area of the shaded region. You can see the shaded region here. You want to find this shaded region area. So two ways you can do this problem. First, you can find out the this unshaded portions area. Then you can subtract from the circles, area. That means first you have to find the bigger sector and subtract the smaller sector from, you will get this shaded unshaded portion. That way you can do it. Or we can find using the major sector, we can find the area. I think if you are using major sector, that is easy for you. The calculation also easy when you are using major sector. Let us see how we will solve this problem. Here we know that this angle AOB equal to 60 degree. So what will be that is the minor sector. Then what will be the area of the major sector? So major sector, first you want to know the center angle of the major sector. So the major sector center angle, that is the remaining portion of this sector. This is the angle of the major sector. Minor sector area is, minor sector angle is 60 degree. Then the major sector angle is equal to 360 minus 60, that is equal to 300 degree. The total angle is 360 and minor sector angle is 60 degree. Therefore, the major sector is equal to 360 minus 60, that is 300 degree. So, we will get the area of this major sector because we know the center angle and the radius. So, we will get the area of this major sector of the first circle. And the same way you can find the area of the major sector of second circle. That is same center angle is 300 and the radius is 42 centimeter. If you subtract the area of this major sector area from the area of this major sector, you will get the area of the shaded portion. Area of the major sector area of first circle subtracted from the major sector's area of the second circle. This is the area of the major sector of the second circle. So area of shaded region is equal to area of the major sector area of a big circle, that is equal to theta by 360 into pi r1 square. You can take this radius of the second circle is r1 and radius of the first one you can take it as r2 minus theta by 360 into pi r2 square. That is the area of this area. Major sector area of the first circle. So that is equal to theta by 360 is common in both the sides. And we know that theta is 300 degree in both sectors. So 300 by 360 into pi r1 square. R1 here r1 is equal to 42. 42 whole square minus 300 by 360 into pi r2 square. Here r2 is equal to 21. 21 square. In both the terms, 300 by 360 into pi is common. So inside it will be 42 square minus 21 square. That is equal to, the one times is cancelled, and 30 by 360. 6 is the common factor, so 5 by 6 into pi value is 22 by 7 into it will be in the form of a square minus b square. So a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So 5 by 6 into 22 by 7 into 42 plus 21, that is equal to 63. 63 into 42 minus 21, that is equal to 21. So when you multiply these all, we will get the area of the shaded region. You can cancel the common factors. Here 7 3s are 21 and here it will be 2 is the common factor, 3 2s are 6, 11 2s are 22. So that will be equal to 5 into 11 by 3 into 63 into 3. Again 3 and 3 will be cancelled. So 55 into 63, you will get the area of the shaded region. So children, we completed this chapter. So many problems we discussed in the previous classes. You should practice that. Today itself you have to revise this chapter. And you have to write and study each problem 1 or 2 times. I will send you the worksheet in the parent guide. You should practice that and you should note down that question also in your notebook and study well. Thank you.